All right, you've heard of cities, even states banning smoking in public, but what do you think of companies passing on hiring workers who smoke? Some companies are even doing urine screens for this. If nicotine turns up in those tests, they won't even consider that applicant. Companies say the policy promotes healthier workers and can cut down on health insurance costs. ABC 15 now wants to know what you think. Do you have a problem with companies not hiring smokers, or is it a valid criterion when it comes to choosing the best applicants? This is always so controversial whenever we talk about smoking in any form. Robert, what do you think?
When I first heard you talking about this, I thought there had to be some sort of employment discrimination happening there, but apparently smoking's not one of the protected classes when it comes to that. But I think the issue I have, it's a legal substance. To sort of, and I guess private companies can kind of do what they want up to a point, but to sort of restrict and prevent someone from employment because of something that's legal that they're doing on their own time. I kind of wonder what's next. I mean, are they going to ban people who eat fish sticks? Because I've got a guy in the office who eats fish sticks way too much, and it grosses us all out.
Yeah,
so if they could
I was
actually
going to say,
make
is that offensive?
happen. But I mean, if you think about it, and all joking aside, it's unhealthy. You eat fish sticks, it's bad for your cholesterol and all those things. That leads to health issues, and I know that the impetus for a lot of this is it reduces your insurance costs, and so that's presumably why a lot of companies are doing it. But where do you draw the line? Alcohol has health problems,
and it's legal,
and you could have a glass of wine on Friday night after work. You're home, you're not driving, you're doing all the right things, and it would show up in your blood if you did a test. So I mean, are we going to, where do you draw the line is really the question.
It really opens up Pandora's box. Yeah, where do you stop? Again, like you said, I mean, the goal here is to reduce the cost of that they're paying for insurance, because costs are soaring, and it really is hurting smaller businesses especially. I know there are a couple businesses, a healthcare one in particular here in the Valley, that does not hire smokers.
Right.
So, but again, a lot of people not happy about this, and Julian Rodriguez writes in saying, I don't smoke, nor can I handle the smell. After all is said and done, though, I don't think a ban is right. Katrina Mathis-Ossaman writes in saying, as long as people who choose to smoke don't take extra breaks or allow it to affect their work, then I don't care. Tammy Douglas chimes in saying, I refuse to work for companies who pry into my private business. Hope they get sued if they go ahead with this nonsense. Now, Jips Wetshaven says, I think a ban promotes a more healthier work environment, and I am all for it. So again, if this is legal, and apparently it is, then you can choose to apply to the company or not, if that is something that you personally ascribe to.
Yeah, and I think the American Lung Association has done research, and because the proponents of this will tell you that it makes people stop smoking, and unless you really love your job, their research actually indicates that it doesn't decrease smoking. There are other ways people need to quit. This isn't maybe the best option.
All right. Here's another controversial one for you.